Welcome to the React tutorial on validation. This will take you through a background as to how the software deals with errors within meeting minutes. So first of all, now normally down here in the bottom left hand corner there's a little box called validation, and it's a bit of a pop-up box that you click on, click off, and if you click the arrow on the right here, you'll actually hold it in position, and that way it'll be visible all the time. Depending on the size of your screen, you might not want that. I'm going to get rid of it, and we're just going to use it when we need to, when it pops up. Now, right now I have one error, so this is a meeting. I have three agendas. You can see a title's missing here. There's no title on the information nor a responsible. There's no statement. There's no title on the decision. There's quite a lot of information missing from this, but when I go and hit save, because the meeting's in draft, I only get one error. And it's going to ask me to fix that. So I'm going to say car design, car part procurement, and now I'm going to hit save. It's let me save the meeting. Now, why is that important? It means the absolute minimum amount of information is required before a save. So here we have 13 warnings that need to be dealt with, but none of those are preventing you from saving in draft mode. So I can basically put together a lot of detail very quickly, and the system's not going to complain about missing data. But it is going to tell me that there's issues, and you can see here in all these boxes there's this grey line, and these are warnings, and each one of these corresponds to a warning down here. If I can double click on these, it'll take me to the issue. So if I hide this item and click validation, it will select the object for me, so I know it's budget reform, and you can see it changing in the document outline here. Where the issue is continually gets highlighted. Now, when does this all become very crucial? Now, let's say I've finished the minutes and I want to start exporting things. For example, I want to export my action and export my action update. This is covered in earlier tutorials, so here we are. So let's phase up and see what happens to all these validations. The meeting is going to tell me there are validation errors and they need to be fixed. And you'll see all these validation errors have now become errors. So they're not really just warnings anymore. They've actually become proper errors, because we can't go to the next phase without dealing with them. So let's deal with the first one. I'm going to hide this just to demonstrate the point. You can come to the errors, and so result must have a responsible. So let's make a responsible. Okay, that's done. Let's have a look at the next one. Meeting summary must not be empty. Close that. Meeting result must not be empty, so let's put as an information presentation to the group. Let's have a look at the next one. Result must have a contact responsible again. And this is a statement. Let's check the validation, and you get the idea that we can work through the list. There's still one warning. This is a purpose. Now, the system will not let us progress until we have cleared all the errors. I can cancel any time and go back, at which point I'll be back in the system, and I'll still have my validation warnings. You can see them here. Now, I'm going to go through and quickly fix these up. And you'll also see there's an information. If there's anything relevant, it will tell you, and that's all of them. So it's quite neat. It's very quick. Let me just put some basic data in here. Decision, action 1, action, demo, video, validation. and put an update here, and let's see what we got left now. What have we got left? And you can see here there's the due date. Now very quickly I've managed to go through and get rid of all these errors, so no errors, one warning. Now let's try and progress it, and there we go. All the warnings and validations have been resolved, and now the data is more complete and robust, and it will now let us export data from the meeting to the action register. So we've gone ahead and done that. So that gives you a brief overview of how you can use the validation and errors module down here to improve the quality of your meetings as you progress them. It's just in the corner here. And that ends the video, and we look forward to bringing you more videos on how to leverage the power of IEther React.